Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh my gosh, where is March going? I was out on the road yesterday and I totally forgot to wish everyone a happy St. Patty's Day. So here it is. So today I wanted to share something really profound that's really kind of hit home to me in the last couple of days. I want to know what your story is. What is the story that you keep telling yourself? Now, if you take a moment and think about this, because I've been processing this for a few days now. And what's the story you keep telling yourself about why you can't make more money, why you can't get out of the relationship you're in, why you can't get more clients, why you can't sell more products, why? What's the story you keep telling yourself? That you're not good enough, that there's other people that are better, that you don't have the time, that you'll do it when you get more time, that is just not right. It's not the right time, that, you know, there's other things more important. Your family is more important. You need to spend more time with your kids. So I'm here to be real and raw with you here. This story that you keep telling yourself over and over again, that is what's holding you back from that next level of success, that next level of relationship, whatever that is that you have been reaching for, that is what's holding you back from achieving those goals and those dreams and those desires, is the shitty ass story that you keep telling yourself and believing. Because you know what? You were programmed at such a young age to believe all this BS drama, all this stuff that is not even yours. So I'm telling you here today, I want to give you a little kick in the butt and get you moving. And hopefully you will realize that in order for you to make your dreams come true, in order to have that success, in order to have anything on your dream list that you want, on the bucket list, anything at all, you must stop listening to the shitty ass stories you keep telling yourself. I can't afford it. I don't have the time, yada, yada, yada. I can tell you right now, if you don't change the story, if you don't change today, if you don't make that decision now, where you are right now is going to be where you are in 3 months, in 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. So how much longer are you willing to continue on with that story? What about this? What about rewriting that story, reinventing that story, ripping those pages out of that book and saying, this is no longer the story. This doesn't apply to me anymore. This never applied to me anymore. Who put this in my head? You know, and taking action, taking massive effing action on your goals and on your dreams. Because I can tell you right now, I'm living proof. If you do not take action, if you continue listening to that shitty ass story that you keep telling yourself over and over again and believing the shitty ass lies that people keep telling you over and over again, you're going to be in the same place or worse. That's literally what it is. Now, I have to share something with you about what really can hold people back, is listening to other people's opinions. This is a dream killer right there. Total dream killer right there. Listening to other people's opinions. Guess what? Other people's opinions do not pay your bills. They do not build your dreams, and they are not you. So I'm here to share with you to stop. Please stop listening to other people's opinions. People are giving you their opinions, and usually they're negative, and they totally are counterintuitive to what you want to do. For one reason, it's for them to make themselves feel better by putting you down. And I'm here to tell you, maybe it's time, if you have those people in your life, it's time to change the story around the people in your life. It's time to upgrade, delete, remove, eliminate those people that keep pushing you down, that keep squashing you down, that aren't supporting you, and bring in people, spend more time with people that are bringing you up, lifting you up. You need to rewrite the story you have. This is your control, your story, your life. No one else controls your story but you. Not your husband, not your wife, not your kids, not your mom, not your dad, not your boss. Nobody except you. You are in charge 100% of your life. And until you make that decision and you make those steps every single day to move forward towards your dreams, you can't go from 0 to 100 overnight. But let me tell you, you can go leaps and bounds when you start to commit and you take massive action every single day. And the first thing that you need to do is stop listening to the shitty ass stories that you keep writing and rewriting over and over again, making excuses. There's a reason why we are where we are in our life is because we have designed that. We have put ourselves here by all the choices that we have made in the past. I want to get that abundantly clear. We are here in the place where we are today, whether we like it or not, because of the choices we have made in the past. So this is an aha moment, because if we are here in the place we are now because of the choices in the past, imagine where we can go by making possibly, yes, better choices for where we want to go in the future. And that's really where this is all about. You know, sharing the story and going, that's not my story. That might be your story. That's not my story anymore. You know, stop using excuses of, oh, this is how I was raised, or this runs in my family, or, oh, I have this, or I have this. You know what? They're all excuses. They are all excuses. And until you admit that, admit the things that you're telling yourself are not real. Okay, our mind is so powerful and it controls our whole life. Did you know that mindset is 80% of someone's success? And if you look at all these people that are successful in this world, those people that you know personally, those mentors, those people you never met that you've looked up to, I can tell you one thing they all have in common. They have worked day in and day out on their mindset. This is where success happens, is a mindset. And once you get your mindset right, what happens is your life, it changes. Things start catapulting, okay? So you can keep reading all the books behind me. See all those books? You can read all the books. You can go to the seminars. You can pay for more education, more certificates, go back to school and do all this, hire coaches, go to counselors, go to therapists. But until you deal with the root cause of your mindset blocks, your limiting beliefs, those faulty stories that you keep telling yourself, there's no way in heck you're going to move forward. I'm going to tell you that I'm trying to save you guys decades of pain and struggle and agony by realizing now is the time. There is no better time than to move forward, step into your power, step into that future and move forward by rewriting your story. Stop believing those shitty ass things. Now, the problem is why you can't stop thinking those stories, those limiting beliefs, all those things that were programmed into you at a very young age. Those things, you know, the way people looked at you, said to you, you know, any type of event you experience, because you didn't choose that. And the reason why you can't remove these things on your own quickly and effectively, and you think you need to keep hiring more coaches, and you need more coaching, and you need to read more books, and you need to go to more seminars, and you need to have more certificates and more education and more letters after your name. If your problem was a conscious problem, our conscious problem is our rational critical mind. And if your problem was a conscious problem in your life, it would have been long gone. Long gone, long gone. And you wouldn't be reliving this story over and over again. Because what happens is we go and oh, I'm going to read a book. This makes me feel better in the moment. Oh, I'm going to go talk to a counselor. This is going to make me feel better in the morning. Oh, I'm going to go talk to a coach and they're going to give me some activities to do. And this is going to make me feel better in the moment. But then as time goes on, as soon as you're not doing that and life happens again, guess what? Those same feelings, beliefs, patterns, habits, they all come up again. Why? Because the problem is not a conscious problem. All those things are dealing with things on a conscious level. Those problems are a subconscious problem. You need to tap into your subconscious. And your subconscious mind are those things that you do not control. Your subconscious mind runs 95% of your life. Laughing, crying, thinking, anything that is automatic that you don't think of doing. Walking, tying your shoes, doing your hair. All those things are in your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is like a filing cabinet through your whole life. It's this big, huge, massive filing cabinet, and it has every single experience that you have lived from the moment of conception until now. And the subconscious mind, back when you were younger, was protecting you from things. And as the problem kept coming up, it got bigger and bigger and bigger. And now as an adult, your subconscious mind is still doing the same thing. It's protecting you, but you no longer need protection. So you need to figure out how to change that story, how to rip that canvas, how to rip those pages off and start from a clean slate. And that's exactly what I'm doing with my clients is we get to the root cause of the issue. We get there fast and furious and we're in and out and it is done. It is done. There's no need for you to go and continually talking about this issue over and over again that you've been suffering from, because once we deal with the root cause, it's gone. And you know what? I have to share something about your story. Once you deal with that major issue in your story that you keep believing, once you deal with that major issue, guess what? It spider webs into all other areas of your life. It's spider webs. So if you're dealing with your anxiety, your fears, procrastination, all these things, and they're all related. And every single one of them, if you deal with one, it will help the other ones because they are all related. And so you deal with that root cause. You want to deal with that major issue. What is the thing that keeps affecting you? And once you deal with that, you're rewriting the story immediately. As soon as you're out of our session together, you are a completely changed person. You don't no longer have that program in your mind. And that is the cool thing is. So I want to save you guys some time and some energy and thousands of dollars and years and tell you that you can rewrite your story, but it's up to you. It's up to you to decide that you want to change because you know what? That story, it gets comfortable. It gets comfortable. And I'm going to just tell it to you real here. People don't like getting uncomfortable. So they hang on to these issues, these stories that they keep telling themselves. Because why? Because they're comfortable. And why? Because you don't know what that unknown is. So it makes you uncomfortable. And that's why we hold on to things. Keep making excuses because people would rather be comfortable and know and struggle and be in pain than get a little uncomfortable and not know what's exactly going to happen and not completely understand, but are willing to go, okay, I'm in. I am ready to remove this, even though I don't know exactly how this process is going to happen, exactly how it's going to turn out. I know that I'm done with this story that I keep telling myself for the last 20, 30, 40 years, decades, guys. Get out of your comfort zone. This is the only way you're going to grow. This is the only way you're going to succeed. I can tell you right now. And if you don't believe me, Google it. You got to step out of your comfort zone. You got to do things differently. For things to change, you have to change. You have to get uncomfortable. The reason why we don't want to do this is because of the unknown. Fear of the unknown. It's uncomfortable. What I can tell you is all my clients that I've seen usually spend between $30,000 and $60,000 per year trying to deal with their issue. Books, seminars, coaches, more education, more courses, all this stuff. So you're probably like them. You're spending all this money trying to fix this. You're doing retail therapy. You're traveling, thinking your issues are going to go away when you have travel. You think your issues are going to go away when you add another child into you think your issues are going to go away when you get another job. Guess what? They keep following you because the main issue is inside of you. So once you deal with that main issue inside of you, your life changes. It starts shifting. And it's absolutely incredible. I am just so grateful to be able to see and hear how my clients are transforming their lives literally almost overnight in a few hours of work together. It is absolutely amazing. And I'm here to share with you, you have the power within you to change your story. You don't have to keep reading that same storybook over and over and over again. You can change the story right here, right now, today. So I'm here to remind you that you have these special gifts. You have been brought here to do something special. We need you here for your gifts. People need you and your gifts. And as long as you're staying in your comfort zone, you're not at your full potential. You're not growing. You're not watering and giving the plants sunlight and water and fertilizer, all that stuff. You have to do that every single day. Put yourself as a priority. For once, put yourself as a priority, because once you put yourself as a priority, you will then have more time to do all those things that you want to do. Spend more time with your family, your husband, your wife, go traveling, all that stuff. Because you're putting yourself as a priority, your business, your life, for a better future. And yeah, guess what? Anybody who is successful struggles. You don't have to suffer to success. That's what I'm here to share with you. You don't have to suffer to success. And whoever told you you have to suffer to success is feeding you a bunch of BS. You do not have to suffer. That is what I work with my clients, helping them, stopping that from suffering so they can succeed, so they can move forward. There's no suffering in that at all. So I'm here to share with you guys, if you're ready, if you're committed, if you're just like, Dawn, I am ready to change my life, I encourage you to hop on a strategy call with me, spend a little time with me. We'll dig deep into what's going on. Don't worry, you don't have to share many emotions, feelings, all that stuff. And that's a great part of the work that I do with my clients is we don't have to talk about feelings, emotions, past experiences, trauma, all that stuff, and we get it all dealt with. Okay? So if you're ready to move on, jump on a strategy call with me. I'll drop the link in the comments below. And what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? And you know what? I can guarantee you that in that hour, you're going to learn so much about yourself. You will be astounded. Things that you maybe didn't even realize. And an answer. If we fit to work together, if I know that I can help you, I'm going to make a plan for you and I will give that to you and I will show that to you. And then you can decide if you're ready to reinvent your life, or if you're going to continue doing what you're doing for, another few weeks, another few months, years, decades, and the cool thing is people are realizing, people are waking up that the type of work that we do, the type of work that hypnotherapists do, the type of work that I do, people need to come see us first. So you stop wasting your time and your money and your energy on all these other things. Just deal with it right away with us like that, and then start moving on. My clients don't continue to come back and see me over and over again for the same problem. And there's a reason, because we deal with it. when you're not dealing with the issue at the root cause, it will continue to come up over and over and over again. It might be weeks down the road, it might be months down the road, it might be years down the road, but I can guarantee you one thing, it will come back. It always does, until you get to the root cause of the issue. So with that, guys, I hope you've had value here today. I hope I gave you some type of little bit of mojo and some things to think about to move your life forward. We're almost into the end of March. We're a quarter of the way through 2021. Hello, where do you want to be in the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year? Oh my God, there's so much opportunity now. There is so much opportunity for you. You are destined for greatness. So let's hop on a call. If you want to chat, you want to see how we can work together, I would love to chat with you. And until next time, guys, sending you much success, peace, love, and light. Until next time, guys, have an amazing day.